We're continuing to follow as we continue to get closer and closer to the 2022 midterms, different races, primaries, elections, and campaigns that are going on. One that's really important is the Georgia gubernatorial race. Georgia played such an outsized role in the 2020 election due to the focus on it by those falsely claiming that Donald Trump actually won the state rather than Joe Biden. Joe Biden really won in Georgia in 2020. One of the people running in Georgia for governor is a woman named Kandiss Taylor. That's Kandiss is the spelling of Candace. A very disturbed woman. Not only does she seem completely clueless about every single issue she was asked about during a recent debate. We looked at some clips earlier this week. She has a new ad that is like nothing I have ever seen. I'm going to play it for you. It's sort of like Christian dominionist fear porn. It's like a roughly 2-minute video. And the entire concept is that there's a satanic regime which her governorship would demolish. You might notice that that has definitely like a QAnon sort of sound to it. You really have to hear and see it. And I understand that it seems like satire. I get that. It feels like a skit, but it's real. Take a look at, take a listen to this.
Some might even say they had to get our permission to at least tell us ahead of time, even if we didn't believe them. Over 4 billion people have been injected with something that took just 9 months to create.
So anti-vax.
Ask yourself why. Back in biblical times, human sacrifice was a form of demonic worship.
Demons. This video also contains a depiction of an alleged Jewish ritual sacrifice. It's a really anti-Semitic thing from the Nuremberg Chronicle.
Still doing it in present day by killing our unborn. It's the
anti-abortion.
Same demons. It's the same.
So anti-vax, anti-Semitic, anti-abortion.
Sacrifice. It's the same sin. It's just a different time.
This is a long shot in and of itself, running for governor against an incumbent. Why are you doing this?
Good question.
We don't call things out, and we don't acknowledge them, and we don't take authority and take dominion over what God's given us.
So dominion is an important word for these folks. I mean, they are quite literally Christian dominionists, and the use of that word is very specific.
Then we are no better than the evil ones that put it up. We've watched as people have destroyed our history and monuments, and in their place, they have erected statues to their own gods. The New World Order is here.
New World Order. So look, I mean, think of it. Look at what's adding up here. Anti-vax, anti-Semitic, anti-abortion, ghosts, demons, and Satan, New World Order conspiracy.
And they told us it was coming. It's a battle far greater than what we see in the natural. It is a war between good and evil.
Yeah. So that this is it feels like it must be a skit. Who could possibly be this delusional and this paranoid and this disconnected from reality? But it's real. And if you look at the comments online, there are people who are genuinely unsure whether it's real because it's so absurd. This is someone who sounds like they need professional help. If you met someone like this, and if it wasn't a campaign ad, but it was a dinner party, and they told you that they believe the things that this woman says she believes in the ad, you would say delusional paranoia. And unfortunately, there's a bunch of them running. In some races, they're all like this, at least in the Republican primary, I should say. All of the choices are like this. Horrifyingly dangerous. And we are barreling towards a disastrous 2022 midterm where folks like this could win. Think about that. Do you know the fastest growing crime in the United States? For years, the rate of this crime has been surging. The crime is identity theft, and it happens way more often than you might think. It's happened to me. I've talked about this on the show before, and it can be really bad sometimes. You get a text that your email password has been changed. your bank calls about unusual activity, your PayPal account is getting drained, and it can happen very, very quickly. To keep my accounts protected, I use Aura, our sponsor. Aura is identity theft protection, fraud monitoring, and password management all wrapped into one. Aura monitors the dark web for your information. They monitor your credit card. They monitor your bank accounts. My subscription to Aura gives me peace of mind, protects my devices. It protects all of my different accounts, and I can monitor everything in one place on the app. If I get attacked, Aura actually takes action to prevent and resolve the issues in real time. And Aura is letting my audience try it completely free for 14 days. Go to aura.com/Pacman. The link is down below.